obviously wasn't the Messiah then.
And these lanes are what we expect today. Sing indeed is safe lane with Buugi and Seleri backing him up. As they'll look to play around with Trixi, as Trixi is taking a fair bit of punch here from the creeps in the jungle as well as he passes by.
Made Trixi's life really absolute hell. They can actually keep the tether slow on
He's still level 1, of course, so I'm going to have enough damage to bring him down though. Crush from Sin to hold him back.
It's just syndereN creating space, like, okay, take that damage, and hey, Bamboe's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hardy just rotated in. They had to
do their best to put the pressure on, but considering they are running this dual lane aggressively, it's not really stopping Sing having a great time. And Sin,
syndereN needs a little bit more life.
And the courier
as well.
This lane is not going to plan at all for NiP.
To start warding this area up, because if it's not their off laner that's just making the most out of it, which you can't contest, like, you got an observe ward sitting behind the lane, which isn't too bad. But like when they run to Venom
mid lane, qojqva.
He actually hit the arrow.
He hit the arrow and he got in with the Starstorm and it was all over.
To start fighting.
Oh, when do you think that is? What is the key?
Trixi coming for the kill. With a back, he needs to punch him one more time. The avalanche from Tiny will do the work, and he tosses him up, holds him in the air. syndereN can't create the space, so Sing will kill off Trixi, and syndereN now needs to run.
He's got to get himself the hell out of there. And just a few hundred gold away from it. He's very close.
Hani wants to go for this kill. It's just too easy right now. He has to self-imprison. Hani still actually doesn't have Nova. He went 3 points up in Frostbite. The arrow from qojqva, there was one creep blocking it, but Hani stays close enough to help out.
Oh, and Sin. Oh. So okay, yeah, the range ups will save him.
Like, Sing goes for something, and then like most of the damage gets negated. He'll give 2 1 charges over as well.
Wow.
That is here.
Bamboe with the farming Echo Slam. Yes, you did, Toby.
I'm like, Echo Slam global, but Bamboe isn't anybody apart from a creep wave. Now there's help on the bottom lane. It's going to come in the form of the IO. But syndereN's the one he really wants. But I suppose this will work. Toss him back after you've already used the surge, and Buugi rotates into the lane too. Yeah,
really sweet little play there from Bean. As they read NiP like a...
This is now bringing the IO in range of his level 6. The Tiny's up at 9.
Yeah, that's big.
So you got your 4-4 combination. It's the burst damage that you really want to have on him. And when they start roaming around, then Buugi can take the space on bottom. Then he can start working his way to level 6.
Oh, this is nice for Sind as well. He has an invis room.
Yeah, with the imprisonment already being used, there's no defensive abilities from cancel. And Trixi can just straight back into the fight, but Avalanche and Toss, the damage. syndereN again. Why is it always syndereN? He'll go down as the trade-off.
That'll be fun, unless they can find more Bean. And Trixi, they certainly can. Sing's in there with the toss back. They'll tell you what, but the Starstorm from qojqva as he picks up a second and a third for NiP. As, I mean, BeanBoys look to be on the verge of turning it around, but certainly this lifesteal, especially with the start that Era's had.
Blink Echo Slam would work, but Bamboe is still short. He's at 1600 at the moment.
Buugi nearly got the telekinesis there.
So there goes your rage. They'll waste the fissure, and Buugi will lose his life. He steals rage, but it won't really achieve much. It's the top tower where they're fighting and actually not even doing that. A relocate down the bottom lane. Sing has abandoned them.
Seleri's going to be left for dead as he heads back up. Maybe he can get the tether across onto Bamboe. Look at Bamboe's positioning.
He's like, fissuring, trying to stay as close as he can.
He's like, no, I can't save you. He can't save him.
Does he lose his own life for this? Yeah, we're going to hit by the arrow, and yeah, okay, they're not going to dive onto the tier 1 tower.
On the side as well, has got the relocate if needed, and in fact, BeanBoys, they're going to be bringing the numbers. They're preparing to fight. Bamboe has that blink dagger.
Oh, Seleri so close. The Echo Slam, the fissure with the avalanche toss combination. They may get them all. Honey will let the ulti go on the tree lines, and Era needs to man up as the lifestealer. Tiny is brought down. Odie and Brisbane will take Hani out of the field for now, and then back into it. The arrow flies forward, but Buugi has the rage, and Hani tries to stay alive over in the tree line. 1 charge is triggered. Still not enough life to survive as Era will move in, turns on the armlet, and on cancel, he blew the ultimate. It did practically no damage whatsoever. Buugi will fall as well, and the rest of NiP are mopping up the pieces. Seleri will TP out to safety.
I mean, this is the problem.
And the rest, like everyone else apart from Lifestealer, kind of has to do things the hard way and survive. Tiny. Avalanche. Toss going to go to work once again. syndereN's to focus, gets the amplification off. Relocate into an Era. Focuses instantly onto Buugi. They'll move over with qojqva with Starfall. They want to kill off Seleri, so there's no relocate out. He has 3 seconds to freedom, and he won't get that. Earthshaker blinks into the tree line and escapes that way. But amplification on Tiny, they'll see.
Allies disappear.
Back up. Go for the Moonlight, and they'll almost certainly have a very high chance of getting at least one off the back of this, and indeed Rubik instantly removed. And with a player off the map, and the push coming in bottom, Trixi's got the Alpha Wolf, they have that aura. They could put pressure on, but it looks like they're just going to move towards the easier towers, and Tier 1 very low in the mid lane. It's the easier objective. Bean, they are looking for the trade though. You've got Sing and Seleri pressuring up top, and they may just be able to find this Tier 1 in return, as it doesn't look like Ninjas in Pyjamas are in a place to defend. They will start to TP, and in fact, well, with the instant play there onto the IO, they're going to be able to get both of them there. There was a bit of a slow reaction. I don't know if necessarily they maybe should have just gone for the straight relocate out.
But 1600 isn't really that much when you think about how much NiP is capable of doing damage-wise.
Oh, Bamboe is going to walk straight into this smoke. And Era just racking up the blood and the kills. 9-0-3.
So syndereN, okay, the 4-star's there, but it's not going to stop the Odie from dying. The arrow will connect onto Trixi, as Odie has to go for his own defensive imprisonment. Amplification, Solomon cancels against the ulti up, but Bamboe has to commit his ultimate as well, just to kill off Trixi, but it's Sing who goes down on the other side. So you can have a 2-for-2 trade-off, but the big man is still Era up and running. Seleri can relocate, but into a bad position, has to tether himself out. qojqva can't get there in time.
And again, BeanBoys, I mean, as you said, they had the vision to kind of give them the edge, not being blocked up, not being held away from his targets, and Era can just destroy whoever he gets his claws on.
And it's time to force the issue again. Bamboe's going to get 5 seconds stun, and a blink tag at Era. Oh, Seleri tried to keep him alive, triggered the shrine, kept the tether up. But with an arrow like that, with 5 a good veil off and just had time to attack. So Sing will be able to deny the tower, but syndereN blinks in. The Avalanche toss can do some decent work. The Darkseer backing him back into the wall. Seleri needs to actually survive through this, and so does Sing. He's down to 37 HP, walks into the wall and actually dies that. Bamboe being pushed away, but another 3-man crush in from Sing. Too much damage. NiP, remember what they're here for. They're here to attack in and gain the racks. And they haven't got that yet. They've still got this Aegis on Era.
I mean, this is, NiP, they're not going for the objective. Now, they don't want the kills. I mean, look at Era. He just wants to make as much use as he can of the Aegis, just going straight in.
There you go. Aegis will crack.
This is a little bit chaotic, I feel, of NiP. They're getting maybe a bit greedy, but we'll see if it pays off as qojqva comes in with the Starstorm, and Era again with the Rage. I guess they can certainly afford to just play around and go for kills. And they can worry about the racks later, as qojqva picks off Bamboe from the low ground. Buugi's down. Who needs racks when you can get the blood of the beans? Time and time again. Cancel and Sing. Can they do anything to stop this murderous onslaught of NiP? Era rages up, turns towards Sing. Sing tries to toss back the Lifestealer, but he isn't going to be able to toss back the rest of them. NiP just cleaning up, and it's all too much, Toby.
You know, the hilarious thing is about that whole top fight, it was like NiP was trying to show Beans that they were in a vulnerable position and force them to come further than just the shrine part. So you kept the Lifestealer low. syndereN was jumping in, baiting them to come forward. But Ninjas in Pyjamas were in such a great position that even when they tried to look like they were in a bad spot, it looked like they were in a good spot.
Yeah.
NiP just... terrific game, terrific Dota. Lifestealer gets away from him, and really Beans just had no answer.
Yeah.
Quick game, good game.
It really felt like just straight from the draft. As soon as that Lifestealer was picked, we